Welcome to Aquasea Healing Frequency, a sacred space where the rhythm of the sea meets the energy of healing. I'm Meiji, your guide on this journey of self-discovery, transformation, and remembrance. Just as the ocean moves in waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, healing ebbs and flows in its own divine rhythms. Here we dive into the depths of our inner world, release what no longer serves us, and open to the infinite possibility of love, light, and renewal. Through guided meditation, energy activation, personal reflection, and soul nourishing conversation, Aquasea Healing Frequency invites you to reconnect with your true essence. This is more than just a podcast. It's a frequency, a vibration, a current of energy that carries you through your healing journey. So take a deep breath in, feel the energy of the sea within you, and let's journey together into the new healing frequency of the soul. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to Aquasea Healing Frequency podcast. Let's begin with the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale gently through the mouth. Feel yourself arrive in this space, heart open, body grounded, spirit present. And if it resonates, softly set this intention. I enter this space in trust, coherence, and an open-hearted remembering. Today's journey is a tender one. We're leaning into the wisdom of the heart and into a sacred ally who's been holding space for humanity for centuries, Cacao. Whether you've sipped ceremonial cacao before or are just curious, this episode is an invitation into deeper connections with yourself, with others, and with the spirit of the earth. So grab your favorite cozy spot, light a candle if you like. Let's begin this heart-opening journey together. What is cacao as plant medicine? Cacao is more than chocolate. She is a sacred plant medicine, revered by the Mayan and Aztec people as a heart opener, a connector, and a gentle guide to the soul. Ceremonial cacao is not the same as the chocolate bars we find in a grocery store. What most of us grew up calling chocolate is often filled with sugar, dairy, preservatives, and heavily processed cacao that has been roasted at high temperatures, stripping it of many of its natural properties. What's sold as cacao or even labeled as dark chocolate in commercials products is often far from the original plant. By the time it reaches our shelves, it's been separated from its root, chemically, culturally, and spiritually. Ceremonial cacao, on contrast, is made from raw, organic cacao beans that are fermented, sun-dried, and stone-ground with care. It retains its full spectrum of medicinal compounds, including theobromine, magnesium, and mood-enhancing neurotransmitters like anandamide, known as the bliss molecule. It's not just about nutrients, it's about intentions. Ceremonial cacao is grown, harvested, and prepared in reverence, often by communities that still holds a living connection to the spirit of the plant. In indigenous tradition, cacao was called the food of the gods, not because it was sweet, but because it was sacred, because it opened the heart, because it reminds us of our connection to all things. Cacao carries the energy of the divine feminine. She works slowly, kindly, with compassion. She doesn't overwhelm, she invites. She doesn't force insight. She creates space for truth to rise, gently from within. When we sit with cacao in ceremony, rather alone or in community, we are choosing to listen to the heart, to soften the armor we have built, to return to tenderness. Take a breath here. If it feels right, place a hand over your heart, Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the temperature of your palm, the rhythm of your breath. This is the space Cacao opens, quiet, honest, and alive. She is not a psychedelic, but she is deeply psychoactive, working with our mind, body, and energy field to encourage clarity, emotional release, and connections. Some say Cacao harmonizes with the heart's field at 528 Hz, the frequency of love. Whether or not you hear it, let your breath feel it. And in a world that so often rushes us past our feelings, Cacao invites us to slow down and to remember. Healing doesn't always have to be hard. Sometimes it can be sweet, soft, and sacred. Return to the heart. Trust the breath. Let Cacao guide. Personal reflection, my first Cacao ceremony. I've had the honor of sitting with Cacao in a few sacred moments across my journey. Each one uniquely tender, each one guided me deeper into my heart. The very first time I sat with Cacao was during my yoga teacher training graduation. Each of us received a full cup and there was even more left over, an abundance, as if the medicine wanted to give generously. The ceremony itself felt gentle and reverent, and as we transitioned into our closing meditation, something began to shift within me. I remember this moment clearly. As my breath slowed and my awareness deepened, I saw a branch begin to bloom above me. Leaves unfurled in slow motion, soft and luminous. I followed the branch downward, tracing its path until it met a powerful trunk. And suddenly I realized it was the tree of life. This radiant, grounded vision felt both ancient and deeply personal. And in that moment, I knew Cacao had helped me return to something sacred, something already within me, waiting to be remembered. The second ceremony came during a heart-opening workshop. I didn't have any vision that time, but I felt something shifted. Quietly, deeply, it wasn't dramatic, but it was undeniable. A choice began to bloom within me, to live more fully from the heart. Because I was ready to step into my light and embody the frequency of love. Like a bud meeting the sun, each unfolding guided by the one before it. This was simply the next blossoming. The third time, I was co-hosting a breathwork session, holding space for others to heal while working with Cacao. And in that role, I felt something different. Not just connection to my own heart, but to the collective. Cacao became a bridge to me and the people in the room, between my breath and their release, between holding and being held. Looking back, I realized that each time I sat with Cacao, I was being gently guided deeper into alignment with my heart. From the first opening, where love began to bloom within me, to choosing a heart-led path, to eventually holding space for others to do the same. Each moment with her was part of that unfolding. Cacao reminded me, healing doesn't always arrive in vision or fireworks. Sometimes it comes in the way your shoulders drop, the way you finally exhale, the way your heart feels just a little more spacious and safe. Return to the heart, trust the breath, let Cacao guide. Guided heart center practice. If you'd like to join in, I invite you now into a short heart-centered ritual. Before we begin, you're invited to gather a few sacred tools. A journal and a pen for anything that may rise. A crystal that resonates with your heart, like rose quartz, rhodonite, or green aventurine. A quiet space where you feel safe to drop inward. If you're sitting with Cacao, take a few sips now with intention, letting the warmth soften you from within. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Feel the presence of your own touch. Let's begin with a gentle pranayama practice. 3-part breath. Digraha pranayama. Inhale into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale from the chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let the breath rise like waves and fall like tides. Do this a few more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. With each round, arrive more deeply. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the heart space. Visualizing a soft, glowing light, warm, golden green, radiant. This is the seat of your truth, your inner compass, your well of love. If it feels supportive, gently begin chanting the Bija mantra for the heart chakra, Yam. Chant it 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Yam. Let the vibration echo in your chest, clearing, opening, softening. Now speak this intention inwardly or out loud. I open my heart to receive and to give. I honor my emotions, my boundaries, and my truth. I am safe to feel. I am safe to love. I am safe to return home to myself. Let your breath stay soft. Let your energy settle. Let Cacao, or whatever form of sacred presence you're working with, hold you. As you breathe here, know you are not alone. Others are listening, hearts open, spirits grounded, tuning to the same field. This is the harmonic grid we're building together. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. And if anything has stirred within you, a thought, a memory, a feeling, take a moment to write it down. This is your heart's whisper. This is your return. Return to the heart. Trust the breath. Let Cacao guide. If you need more time, pause here and take up as much time as you need. Let the words flow freely onto the page. Thank you for joining me in this sacred space. Whether you're sipping cacao in ceremony, journaling beside a candle, or simply taking a moment to breathe. You may remember this. Your heart is wise. Your ritual matters. You are allowed to take up space with softness, with strength, with love. If this episode touched something in you, I'd love to hear about it. Share your reflection with me on Instagram or tag me in your own cacao practice at Aquasea Healing Frequency. You can also explore my Think of It course for deeper offerings and guidance. Links are in the show notes. If you feel called to sit with cacao, I recommend finding ceremonial grade cacao that is authentically sourced and minimal process. Ideally from indigenous community or small farm who honor the spirit of the plant. It's more than an ingredient, it's a relationship. I do like to close with a message for the collective from the journey to the heart. Your heart will lead you home, not to where you began, but to where you belong now. Listen, trust the gentle nudges. The heart never lies. Let's seal our time together with 3 grounding ohms, allowing the frequency of the heart to ripple outward. Place your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your left hand, as we send our collective healing vibrations to ourselves, to our loved ones, to Mother Earth, and to the universe. Take a deep breath in. Palms together to your third eye. I thank you for walking this sacred path with me and allow me to guide you on this journey. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. May this breath echo through your day. May this heart remembers its shape, and may the path you walk be gently encoded in love, geometry, and being. Return to the heart. Trust the breath, let cacao guide, and may your heart always lead you home. Namaste. Stay tuned for the next episode, Heart Activation and Embodying Divine Love. A journey into living with an open heart, embodying self-trust, and cultivating deeper divine connection in everyday life. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Aquasea Healing Frequency. I hope the healing energy of the sea and the frequency we explored today have resonated deeply within you. Remember, the journey to inner peace and alignment is ever evolving, and I'm here to support you along the way. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you.
Connect with me on Instagram and YouTube at Aquasea Healing Frequency. For more resources, head on over to my online course on Thinkific. Keep your heart open and let the waves of healing continue to flow. Until next time, may peace and healing embrace you always. Meiji.